Hey guys, Benjamin here from Lean Strong Fitness and Wellness with Connor. Today we want to talk a little bit about low back pain, especially now it's the time of year where kids have gone back to school, there's a semi-normal work routine hopefully, and people are really getting back into the life routine, which also means the exercise routine, or sometimes lack thereof. So I studied with Dr. Stu McGill at the University of Waterloo, who's a world-renowned expert on low back pain, and one of the biggest things when it comes to back pain is that unlike other injuries where you need a lot of rest, backs almost always get worse with rest. And that's really, really important because people think, oh, I pulled something in my back, I gotta take some time off. Now, it's not wrong to give it a couple days of rest, but when it turns into a couple weeks or a couple months or forever because you have a bad back, that's where it actually won't get any better unless you do something about it. So the point we really want to talk about today, which we're going to go into some progressions to how you can make it better, is if your back hurts and that's preventing you from exercise, please do something. Whether it's us or somewhere else, please do something. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us through this video, through this email, but there are ways to work around it. And then the second thing is if you just got back into routine after potentially a couple weeks, a couple months, a couple years off due to the craziness that we've been living through, and you do tweak something in your back, please don't stop exercising. There's ways that you can work around it, and oftentimes those will make your back pain better. So, for instance, a couple of years ago, my wife broke her leg. She needed to be in a cast. She needed time off. More than a couple of years ago, like 6 years ago, I fractured a vertebrae in my back. What got me better faster was actually being proactive about my health, not resting it for 8 weeks like my wife did. So, the reason back pain can be such a thing is it's something we use for everything. Every time you pick something up, you do yard work, you see a grandkid, you move something. Backs aren't something that we can just not use, right? If I break my hand, I can just not use it for a little bit, but if my back hurts, I have to use it. So Connor, can you demo just picking that up, but a lot of people would do it with poor forward. So when a lot of people go to pick things up, they'll do it kind of like this. Yeah, do a couple reps like that. Good, one more and then just hold the bottom position. So they'll go down to pick something up, and as you can see, low back is really rounded. This is one of the most important things that you can work on. If you round your back when you pick something up, there's a really, really big likelihood you're gonna hurt something. I don't wanna get too sciencey with it, but basically it puts your body in a bad position so that your muscles can't do their job, which means the tension is on your spine and ligaments, back pain. So what we do when people come in and they need to be able to do a hip hinging movement, such as picking something up, but they've had a history of low back pain, or we just want to make sure they move well. The first thing is to drill with the dowel. So you know what drill is. So Connor's going to stick it on his back, and he's going to try to make sure that his hips, his upper back, and his head maintain points of contact. Now I want you to bend over like you're going to pick up the ball, but obviously he's not going to be able to pick it up. So you can see here his back staying nice and flat, hips are going back, and a bit of knee bend. Good, and then do a couple reps like that. Good, you can see Connor looking for that position because me and him have been working on this. Hips are going back. Perfect. And back up top. So then I'll take the dowel. Now, the reason this is important is even though his arms were on the stick, it carries over to picking something up. Today we're using med ball, but this could be anything. So now do a good hip hinge where you're picking something up. Good. So you can see that there's a little bit of reaching through the upper back. That's not a problem at all. Your shoulders are meant to move. But you can see that compared to before, his back's staying nice and flat, and his hips are going back. This is a position where he can pick up way more weight than he's ever going to need to in normal life while keeping that good position. And then the other thing we do to train people for this is a Kettlebell Romanian deadlift. So I'll get you to do a couple of kettlebell deadlifts. So you can see it's the same position. Back is flat, shoulders are back, head is in a good position. So, and then go back down to the bottom. So if I were to come up to him and put the stick on his back, he's got that nice straight posture. This isn't just important for the gym because we believe in helping people get strong for life, whatever they want to do. But by coming in and seeing how people move to pick something up, which isn't great, practicing with the dowel hinge, and then doing some RDLs, this is the skill that's going to transfer over to all aspects of life. Now, this is obviously intended to be a quick video, which is probably already a little bit too long. There's a whole bunch of other tools in our repertoire, but the point I want to make again is if your back is bugging you, it's not a reason to stop exercising, and it's definitely not a reason to not get started. It's all about figuring the right exercises, intensity, and dosage that works for you. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. My email directly is benjamin@lsfit.ca, but you'll also have our contact information in this video. Thanks for your time. Have a good day, and let us know if it makes things better for you.